You know there, darlings?
Where's the mountains?
Just up there, darling, yeah. Yeah, I'm fine, Ellen, don't worry. I'll just need to, we're going to get a drink or something, so I can take a tablet, yeah? Hay fever's going to come with a revenge.
You were looking down that window there, so came down here, across here, that's the glass wall. That's now demolished, Thinking of the entrance next to the house. They'll show you and you see there's that there, that column there is over there, about 500 yards, it's called Lingerwood. It's all been demolished, I mentioned Lingerwood. When you came in the morning, it was a one-way system. So when you came into work, you took all your clothes off, out of my side, put all your pet clothes on, came this way. On the way back, you could only go in the dirty side, take all your pet clothes off, shower, then you're allowed to go to the clean side. Well, just for the day? Yeah. No, it's back tonight. That's not that far. It's not that far. No, it's just... So this is a continuation of the journey here. Basically, there's 3 shifts in the pit. There's day shift, back shift, night shift. And you only got up and down the pit at the beginning or end of the shift. So the day shift are going down and see between 6:45 and 7:30. Coming up. What happened in Coronation Street was more important than who won the football, who won the chainsaw races. More important than this.
You okay?
So we changed over the road there. This is where we went underground. See that man with the orange overalls there, see? See he's got his hand out. Can you see that?
Yeah.
You can't see it for that big fella. Anyway, when we went underground, we gave him the round token. Rob collected, taken back to that room there, hung on the board. Throughout the day, you could look at the board, see the number of men down the pit. When I finished my, when you kept the square one on your first 12 times, when I finished my shift, I handed back the square one. Again, I collected, taken it off there, hung on my hook, and it was up. So, just a quite easy, simple safety check. And remember I mentioned about the meseum and explosions. There was an explosion at a pit between Edinburgh and Glasgow, by Blantyre, 1867. Roughly 200 men or 215 men were killed. We weren't really sure. That's when they mentioned the record goes to a colleague in France, 1197. crater. Yeah. Right, we'll work that out, right?
What's that, sorry?
So if you look, we just wondered, I know who everybody is now. If you look over there, that's the shaft there. Yeah, you've got to remember, this is quite an old pit, and it opened 1894. It's the deepest shaft in Scotland at the time. And that's the fuel pool. So that's the fuel pool.
I almost
Me and
dropped
you,
it.
right?
All right.
It goes down
You didn't.
1,644 feet. The road in Johnson is 5
All right.
meters. You understand meters, don't you?
Yes. Yeah.
It was the deepest in Scotland at the time. First of all, myself and in this country, most of us said that we need to stay, you've got 2 shafts. You see, there's only 1 shaft here. But you're supposed to linger when you show you that. If anything went wrong here, you both linger between the shafts. The drawback was the next flat is that remember I said the cage here, there were 6 men, so we took 6 men up and down. We dropped coal up and down this shaft as well, not at the same time. Most modern pits have a separate shaft, 200 yards away, steady gate behind the gate. But skip like just 20 to 30 tons at a time. The gear was restricted because you get 4 tons of coal on each day, so what's 4 plus 4? Oops, hold on, you're tripping that. Trip mother. Each pub holds a ton, right? So we're all bringing them and doing 8 tons at a time. Right, you got a calculator ready? No?
Well, we'll try and do it in the head, but not
Right.
making any promises.
In its lifetime, we took out 39,254,125 tons. Divide that day, and it takes that road up and down.
Approximately 3.9 million.
That's better, because most folks say 4, well, 4.5 million, that's 4.9.
4.9.
I usually round it up to 4 to divide by 8. So I went up and down 5 million times just around the coal up and down. We were going up and down there as well. The 12 tubs of coal went out that way, round the turntable, up what we call the people's tube to get height to this way up to here. But we found the car, but not one ship. See what is like. You found it? Yes. So the 12 tubs of coal came up here, through this control.
Yeah, what would I just
Yeah,
I made the exhibition course. Right?
the other one, they've gone down to it after this journey. It's on
All the boring
special
stuff for
list.
kids. And that's why we do it. So you see here, it was usually young men, or maybe older men that had been injured, took to do hard day's work to get the job on the picking tables. And this bell went by, you just pick the stones off and through them and shoot. Now you look here, see there's women employed, that's in the fight, but we employed women as well. And you look carefully, they're nowhere near the marble blocks or anything, it was all done with their bare hands. You had it on the curly nails. Yeah, bust my nail, I have to go to a nail bar to get it fixed. Well, all the young ladies that come in now have got nails up to there. See that one there? I've told them to take that picture away. But see how that man, he's got a suit on.
Yeah.
She's got her curlers in. She's going to the dancing at night. That's a good setup. So remember up the stairs, I said the shaft was filled in. So we built this road here to look like a road in the coal face. I've never seen a road as neat and tidy as this. You're only walking on a metal pavement,
No.
and look at that wood here, it's like turning with timber. I'll show you a picture up there, and it's a picture of a roadway, just so you can compare it. And remember, I said everything underground has to be what we call intrinsically safe, and that's our electric supply coming in there, it's all double insulated. See this big cable here? I've plugged my iPhone into that to charge it.
Yes.
It's only 550 volts. What's your iPhone? 5? This one's actually connected to a pump. The water could be a problem in some pits. Some pits took out a ton of coal that pumped 5 tons of water. And the first two I worked in went right out under the sea. The wettest one I was ever in near here is Monkton Hall. It was a modern pit. We pumped water to the rain, but we to the pit shut. You ever go to, well, you will, Fort Kinnaird? Oh, right. Do you ever take her into the Curry Bray or the Curry Bridge for lunch?
No.
No. Yeah, I was going to say, if you go in there, don't park in the car park.
Alright.
It's okay, it's got a bathroom. So imagine, we walk from there, no, it's right opposite the fire station. From there, down underneath the harbour at Fisher Road, and away out to sea. And you want to walk around those way there. Hello! You know, watch that film. Oh, we'll see the start there. And see when you come down here, I mean, this was a main roadway. This is typical of the roadways in this bit. Monkton Hall and Bilson Glen are 3 times the height of this. They're driving diesel trains in and out to take men in and out. So every now and then you get what we call a circle arch girders. That's to maintain height in the roads. So the 2 half circles, see 1 half circle, join together with fish plates. Now, when they come out with iron foundry, they're like straight rails or straight I-beams. So how do you think we bend them into that shape?
Use the train.
Sorry?
Use the train.
How do you think we bend them into that shape?
Well, you heat them up and
Heat
then
them through rollers. Oh, no in Scotland. No, you take a drink of iron brew.
Alright, I suppose.
You've heard of iron brew?
Yeah.
Same green in Scotland, I get this. Same colour as my overalls. Then they feed it to the boys. It's full of E numbers. And allegedly, they tell me it's good for a hangover.
You wouldn't know.
I wouldn't know. Of course not. Now, if you look at this picture here, is that anything like this road?
Oh, nowhere near, no.
Look, you can see the circle as girders, but look, there's just a bit of wood there, there. That's all rough stone.
That was to make
Nowadays,
sure they stayed straight though, wasn't it? So they didn't
Well,
go towards each other.
we've got some lovely pictures up the stairs. I mean, this is too perfect. Some of them bend in. But this one here has a conveyor belt. Because nowadays, most of the coal comes out of a conveyor belt. And gone are the days when we boys and girls and that one there, I mean, they're still pushing trucks. And look at the rubbish here. And that man there, he must trust him. He could go in there and break his legs, you know. We got rid of that, and then we had big ponies, and then we got rid of that, and then the folk caught, and then there's road haulage. A rope went down this side, round up here, up that side, it continually moved. And the miners used to clip these on, maybe 20 at a time, and then they were taken away. But the danger was when you're bending in between them, and they shunted. The board thought of that, it was like a big rope with a football on it. They hung it between the tubs, so if that happened, you get protected. But the miners would have used it. That would take an extra 20 seconds. So this machine here is what we call a double-ended shaver. So there's a discant line and a discant line. Basically that goes round and round and all these picks and cut the coal. So this machine takes the place of 100 men before you have 100 men shoveling like mad. Made in Scotland, by the way, right? That's not a toy, that's a real machine. 2 million quid's worth. Another deal. And remember seeing in the film, the rope it pulled up and down, not bouncing. This one actually has a motor in the middle.
Yeah.
There's a big black cock that runs on this rattle pinion system. There's no rope to it, I mean, coal is relatively soft. Yes. It keeps rippling. That's one of the pits. In there's tungsten carbide tip. They do get blunt. It's a wee band of stone, and they do get blunt. Engineer came in here, switched off the machine. Busy changing all these specs. Somebody came along and switched the machine on.
Oof.
In there, out there. That instant, you saw the speed down. And that happened here, straight from the chart on the stairs. 1962. So after that,
Right.
they changed the rules and regulations. And the engineer and the electrician came and switched it off with a padlock. So that couldn't let the block up the track.
The girls again.
Hi guys, I'm lost.
Now, where do you want to go now?
I don't know.
Out or?
No, not out.
Have you been up there?
No, I've been up there stairs in the door. I lift right over. Stairs are like no entry.
Yeah, but there's a door to the right, you can go out.
Is there anything beyond there? Or is it just...
Are you into choo-choo trains?
Oh.
Do you like trains?
Yeah.
Right, go out that door
Oh,
there.
there was like-
And then when you got there, they pass the train and then go out through the metal gate there.
Oh, right. Okay.
And then
So
just
there's
walk.
no public entry, so we get confused.
Just that we'll have a problem with the alarms. It doesn't recognise people when they get not lost in there, but stuck. So that's why we've closed it off. Where was that?
Where did we
Oh, the boy.
so we
that changed
they
rules.
locked them out before
Actually, I
they
had
could
a
do
lady yesterday, she, off a cruise liner who was in South Crete there, and they came all the way to but she was left the road bridge, and just up the road there. Guess where the train was named? Cornwall. Now we don't make anything. Oh no, we make iron brew.
Good enough for me.
See, it's nice and sunny, we'll go back, nice to come out in the darkness and get to the sunshine.
Oh yeah, by the way, I have this blue hedgehog thing. Hey, do you know what this blue hedgehog thing is? I forgot the name of it. I only ate the head.
Right, Helen.
Yeah.
So you all came here today by train, didn't we?
Yeah.
So that's why the pit was built here, next to the railway. See, that's through the end of the pit. That's the railway line there. So there were 2 railways there, 2 there, 2 there, 2 there. Hundreds of wagons over there on the side of it. Along came Dr. Beach. Oh, you remember him? Shut this line in '69, so we had to move everything to road arm. But you can imagine the number of lorries it would take to empty a big train load of stuff. And then, right, you can see. Now, the steam is generated in the shades over there. There's 8 Lancashire boilers in there. So that's 8 choo-choo trains with 3 wheels, right? You go in one end and the steam comes out the other. And no steam engine there, that's out there. And then before that, one comes out. Got stroke of 84 inches, 44 cylinders, 2 cylinders, one's about 100 psi, 2,500 horsepower. Decent machine. Have the boys got bikes? Lads, have they any bicycles? Do you want to borrow my spanner?
Whoa, that's a big spanner.
That's a big spanner.
You'd probably need your whole body one.
Well, if you look carefully, small spanner fits that one up there.
Yeah.
Big spanner fits that end of the tram to way up there. There's no room for problems things in the tie, you've got expensive in your heels. Or you did this big hammer, here it's all flat.
Oh yeah. So just be there with the big sledge of power.